I'm starting with everyday ephemera, or things that I sort of select from interactions with people or events, or things that I sort of take back and I remember. I use thread to transform the object, and I'm erasing it in a sense. I'm going over lines or graphics, text, and erasing it. So then I have this raised surface of the wrapper or a Tibetan prayer, for instance. Here, what's being used is an Icelandic customs ticket. I've put that underneath paper and done a rubbing. Very simple, also called a frottage. I use many different materials to do the rubbing. This here was first oil pastel, and then I used a loose red pigment to go over it. And that has many different layers to it, where it was first a rubbing of a wrapper and then Tibetan prayer. So these lines work as a manuscript or a scroll. The objects that I use in order to create them are almost like an alphabet, and this is sort of like a language. I'm also erasing the identity of the thing through the thread, the embroidery process, but I'm bringing it back in a sense through the printing process. But that printing process too, again, occurs because of the hand. I think there's a really nice play between Eastern and Western, this mass-produced, these artifacts of culture, and then they sort of turn into prayers. They look sort of like holy relics. There's also the element of time. Everything that I'm using has a certain shelf life and a utilitarian purpose behind it. I'm bringing it back and preserving it in a sense, trying to make it timeless.